Hey everybody, it's Emily, the Crazy Worm Lady. I am here today with the European Nightcrawler bins for an update. And as you guys know, I was at my conference and I really have not checked in on them at all while I was gone. Even when I got back, I really just haven't had a chance to get in here yet. So I just wanted to check and see how they were doing. And check out these castings. The quality of the castings in here is absolutely gorgeous. Still got some nice big guys in here. And it is relatively dry, but it's definitely not too dry. But I'll definitely add some moisture-rich foods today. They've actually hollowed out this one. This corn cob here. But this is where we fed. You can see some sprouts. But this was all of that cabbage and all, which will definitely take a long time to break down. But the good news is that they're in it, at least to a degree. You know, you're still seeing worm activity, so they'll work through it. Just going to take a little bit of time, but I think this is going to be one of my last feedings in here, maybe one or two more feedings, and then I'm going to let these guys finish processing it up. So let's see. Hop over, look at this one real quick. Same deal, if you recall, it was a lot of my Cheesecake Factory leftovers that I brought them from my Thai lettuce wraps. And they've definitely gotten into it. The castings, like I said, and these bins are just looking beautiful. For sake of time, I'm definitely not going to dig around in here forever because my videos have seemed to be getting longer and longer and longer. So trying to streamline myself so it's not quite so bad. So I think I'm just going to feed in this middle section here. And we'll add some water-rich food, some water, all of that good stuff. If you notice, once again, we are not seeing bugs in here, which is like the best thing ever. So I'm going to keep using that dry mix that I made of kelp meal, neem cake, diatomaceous earth, and oyster shell. And those links are below. And let's see. Add another nice big handful over here. Some dry bedding. Usually I do mix my bedding with like some cardboard, but these guys do pretty good, so I don't feel like I need to necessarily mix cardboard in there. I'm trying to use up my, what do you call it? All of my newspaper. So here's some of my dry mix. We'll add some over here as well. Want to make sure that they have grit. Some of that lovely nutrient content from the diatomaceous earth and the neem cake and the kelp meal. So I think this is a great combo. And got a lovely bag that's primarily melons. So I think they'll definitely enjoy this. You know that they love these sweet foods. So I'm going to mix some of this in here. Looks like there's a grape stem in there as well, which might not break down, at least not quickly, but that's okay. So I'm just going to kind of pile that in the middle here. Cover it up with the castings. Trying to minimize adding too much extra bedding because I want them to finish this up. So I definitely need it to be low on the bedding side of things. But I'm just going to even this out. This cabbage is going to take a while, so I'm not even going to worry about burying that up too much. I think when I add some extra moisture in here, it'll continue to break down. Then we'll do the same thing. Oh, my sleeve is falling down. That's gross. Okay, we'll do the same thing over here with some melons, a avocado shell, and what else do I have here? Some cucumber bits, grapes, or those olives, I don't even know. I get my geez guys, I'm tired. I get my food from friends, at least some of it, so I don't even always know what I'm getting. But so far there have been very few things that friends have given me that couldn't go in the worm bin, which is pretty cool. Even my friends are kind of learning, and that's a nice feeling to have people who want to help contribute some of their food waste to help me out, and they're learning from me about composting. So win-win-win in my opinion. I will tuck these cabbage leaves in a little bit because if they're not moist, they're not going to break down. And let's see here. Crouch down in front of this. But I am going to do something I don't usually do, and instead of using my water bottle, I'm going to moisten some of this down with the liquid in this bag, because we know that this liquid is full of nutrients and sugars that the microbes love, and we're technically feeding the microbes, not the worms. If you guys recall that, the microbes are actually what break down the food, and our worms process the microbes, and that's how they have such amazing castings, because those microbes start to break it down on a cellular level, and then the worms eat that, and that's how we get such abundant life in our bins, in the soil at least that it creates for us, the compost. So I'm going to wet this down really, really well. And I have not forgotten about the update I promised you guys on my conference visit. It's just been a whirlwind since I got home. So this week, with Thanksgiving, I've got some extra time. I'm not going to be super busy, so I'm definitely going to sit down and make that video for you guys. I think you'll enjoy a lot of what I learned. So, tried to keep this episode, or whatever, a little bit shorter than normal, so let me know what you think. Drop those comments below, like this video, subscribe if you'd like some more content from me, and we're going to hope that we can give this a few weeks and maybe start trying to horizontally migrate these guys. But I think the moisture feels pretty good now in here, and they should do well with it. So I will talk to you guys soon, and have a great day.